Okay, so here we go. We're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion today, and I'm going to explain very quickly like my experience with this game. So yep, we're going to play it on a GameCube. Actually, I have the actual GameCube all set up and with our new capture card and everything.
Yep.
So the deal was like back in the days, like the early 2000s. Nintendo they had the Nintendo 64, and it had quickly become known as like a kiddie system.
Yeah.
There was like adult stuff for it sometimes, but for the most part,
There was Resident Evil 2.
yeah, there was stuff they like tried really hard,
There
but
was South Park.
yeah, they, very kiddie, had
Oh my god.
yeah,
I kind of wanted that, even though I was way too old
like
for
this
it.
this actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Does the Pikachu do anything? Are those buttons his legs?
Yeah, probably. I never had one.
And then like you can see how kiddie it was. So by the end of the Nintendo 64 era, PlayStation had already like firmly, taken over. Xbox was around, so Nintendo, they wanted when the GameCube was coming out, they wanted to, really up their game and try to get out of that kiddie system. So what they did was
They had to do the multicolored buttons.
yeah, but for some reason they made it look like they made a lunch pail looking thing, so
Yeah.
that didn't help. But
GameCube is my favorite design.
it's pretty
system.
cool, yeah. I kind
like
of like it. And the controller, like people still use the controller.
I love that controller.
Yeah.
There's like an adapter so you can use the GameCube controller for the new Smash Brothers on
Yeah.
Wii U.
So anyway, so when GameCube was coming out, like before it came out, they wanted to, break out of that kiddie mold, try to, gain some of the older market share again. So one of the things that they did was called the Cube Club, and this was like before the GameCube came out. They had they would set up these like club places all over the country,
Really?
and you could preview the GameCube, and you can preview all of the games. And I think some places you could even play the Game Boy Advance, maybe. Yep. And here's what I guess the VIP thing looked like.
This is my first time hearing this.
Yeah. So this so I actually happened to get a ticket thing, or maybe they were free. I'm not sure. Somehow I came across them.
Is this yours?
Well, this is I guess so. Like it was on my old hard drive. So
Oh.
anyway, so I went with a good friend of mine, and so I guess they were doing it for maybe like a week long here in the Phoenix area. And so here's a picture of one of them, like before they would let people in. And I remember when I went there, like I immediately felt out of place. I think I was like in my early 20s at the time. I was getting ready to leave college, and so I went there, and there's like all these like high school kids or younger, and I just felt really out of place. So anyway, looking at this picture, I'm wondering if there's like a 1 in 7 chance that this is from when I went there. And so I'm looking at it and I was like, is that me? Is that me? Is that me? And I don't remember what I was wearing that day, but maybe I'm in here.
One of those might be
Yeah.
you.
So here's what it was like. Here's what the Cube Club was like inside.
God, it was like Video Armageddon.
Yeah. It was like really like in the warehouse district, so it was the weirdest place to be. And they made us wait out there, and it was just really strange. And then we went in and it was like empty and everything, but it really felt like also 90s, like 90s movies.
Yeah.
It looks like a Batman movie almost, So anyway, so they had like everything set up so you can play the GameCube. It had never been out before. And actually a lot of these look, they don't look as young as I remember. So maybe this is a different one, but yep, so this is what it looked like when we went to the Cube Club. And there I'm like, is that me over there?
Oh, maybe.
Because, that looks kind of like...
It does look like you a little
It looks
bit.
like...
It looks like logo.
Yeah, so it was probably me there.
That's you. You were on IGN. Look at that logo there.
All right. So that's my experience with. Well, I didn't really explain it, but anyway, at Cube Club, the first thing I played, like I was one of the first people in, and let me go back, and so I was one of the first people in, and I went straight to there was no Mario game for the GameCube. Instead, there was Luigi's Mansion, so I checked it out, and I got like 2 minutes to play it, and that was it. And then, I spent more time on other stuff like Monkey Ball, because, I don't know, I guess they wanted other people to check it out.
I think that's you.
Yeah, so I've only played the game for like 2 minutes. Does that even count?
No, I don't know, because especially if it was an early build, I don't think
Yeah,
it
it might have
counts.
been, yeah. So anyway, so we're gonna be playing this blind pretty much.
Well, you will.
Yeah.
Actually,
You've
should
got
I,
yeah.
should I explain
Actually,
mine?
yeah. Well, maybe you can explain it while I'm playing.
Okay.
Okay. So we're not gonna finish the game tonight or anything. We're just gonna play and have fun. And if I like it enough, maybe we'll play it again some other time.
Okay.
So anyway, that's my Luigi's Mansion experience. I hope you guys enjoyed my little